But if you say that when someone met the killer of Lee Rigby, they said when they knew him, he was a nice guy, do you not see how that might inflame tensions rather?
Oh, right, okay. Then why didn't he...
Question? No, you need an answer to the question. No, I don't want another question in return. I want an answer, Assif. It's called Q&A for a reason.
Hold on.
No, I won't hold on because you haven't answered my question, Assif. You've got one last chance. Assif, I've given you one last chance, sweetie, to answer my question. Do you think it's okay to call...
You can't debate with me. You have to bring out these answers. I'll never debate with you. You couldn't even debate with me for 2 minutes.
I'm asking you.
Okay, so if I met someone, I'll answer your question. If I met someone today, and you ask me, you met somebody, for example...
Yes, we got the point, Assif. Carry on. Yes, you don't need to repeat things 18 times. Just the once is fine. Yes, Crack on. No.
Yes, let me answer your question. And I said to you that when I met him, he seemed like a nice person, and that's it. That's my conversation in it, because that was when I met.
Why would you say, Assif, okay, that is not answering my question. That is not returning to me. What do you think people will think if you describe the killer of Lee Rigby as a nice guy? And I can tell you one thing, Assif, for the record, I am sick with hearing he was a nice guy. I am fed up with hearing he was a good guy down at the mosque. He kept himself to himself. I am fed up with people like you, Assif, telling me, well, he was a promising footballer. He was a straight-A student. He was really good at GCSEs. He was a really good whatever. I don't care. I do not judge you by what you were like down at the mosque, by what your mum thinks about you, by what the fact that your aunt is surprised at what's happened. I judge people on their actions. And if you kill Lee Rigby, you are not a nice guy. If you slaughter people on Westminster Bridge, you were never a good man. And I don't care if, as a mother, you never realised your son was capable of that, because that, frankly, just means that you are a bad mother. And I don't care if your son was inspired and hoping to be a footballer, because, frankly, I don't give a monkey's how he could kick a ball around a playing field. I care about his actions. And the actions of terrorists are those of terror. And they will never be a nice guy. So, Assif, if you want to come back on this show again, you better get some arguments sorted out. Stop repeating yourself and stop telling me the killer of Lee Rigby might have been a nice guy, because I'm not going to hear it.